Hello, welcome back to Disco Elysium. It's me, aproustian. So I was looking at what I need to do, and this is the next plot thing, certainly, is make Titus give up Ruby's location. It says, have you fully explored the whirling? I feel good about that because I got through that door. Analyze the site of the murder. Yep, I feel pretty good about that. Truly and thoroughly interrogated Klaasje. All this might make convincing them easier. The only thing I can think of with her
I was just thinking, what a nice day for questions pertaining to a murder investigation.
is that I haven't done these. And the drama, I'm a lot more likely to succeed at. I have one level up point at the moment. I could put it into either drama or volition. Putting it here is nice because that would also raise my morale to 3 instead of just 2. But I'm still going to be super low on that volition check. I wonder if I have outfits that would make that easier. And I think with volition I can take drugs that help. I still have some hits of that, of the drugs. Let's see, clothes. Okay, so I'm looking for volition, which is purple. All these esprit decor. Oh, I should put this on for when I do the, if I try the drama one. This is volition. Huh. It's under my jacket. Oh my god, my cat is spraying me with snot. Thank you, Eris. Thank you, cat. That's great. Oh, this is, okay, so if I'm gonna go for volition, let me just see what I can put on. This is also logic, so I can really bump up my, or I want drama, not logic. I'll be able to bump that up when I do that one. If I do that one. I can only unlock one of them right now. So let's see what this would do to that volition check just
I
on
was
its
just
own.
thinking, what a nice day for
28.
questions pertaining to a murder investigation.
Okay. The thing is, somebody in the... I guess that one's not locked, although I'm likely to fail it. I'm gonna save here, now that I've made my outfit changes. The reason why I'm actually really curious about this volition is somebody in the comments said it was a really cool thing, or somehow really interesting. So I might do this one until I can get it. Am I already under the effect of drugs? How do I have +4? Oh my god, I did not realize that increasing my volition with my clothes gave me more morale points. Can I do that with, what is it, endurance, I think, or something with the health? Oh my god, I did not realize I could do that. Okay. L3. Yeah, even more. I figure if I'm gonna save scum, and I will, but at least it's like I'm taking the hit in terms of using my drug. Oh, was that all the drugs I had left? Was that the last? See, it's still like if I go this way, it's still a commitment. This is tools. Yeah, I've used it up. Although I do have this one, which is good. If I want to use the speed, I guess. Oh.
As you look back, you think, so love did do him in, after all.
I was right?
If it weren't for her, he would not have
Oh.
been there. The shot would not have connected with his soft palate.
Oh. Yeah. I don't think I'm gonna say that to Klaasje directly. That's a bunch to put on her. It killed him. Look at Klaasje.
No. Communism killed him. Remember? Love made it possible. You know this much.
What is communism in this?
You do not know. A wind of needles. Airships flutter in the stratosphere.
How do I know all this
Who
then?
knows? It's getting cold out. You should go.
Huh. Finish the thought. Interesting.
I was just thinking, what a nice day for questions pertaining to a murder investigation.
Alright. Let's try this.
She looks back.
Nope.
Time moves slowly. The triangles of her face rearranging into a weary smile. Don't worry. We will protect you from her beauty. We will consult you through the reefs and sounds of her persona. We will see through deceits. You are shielded. You are wise. You are advised. There are muscles on long white bones that line her limbs, just below the silver jumpsuit. Miss Oranje Disco Dancer, you want to put your hand on her back and feel it arch.
Avert your
The
eyes.
strange moment ends. It was brief, no longer than 2.2 seconds.
Okay. I am gonna try this again, because I want to know what happens.
I was just thinking, what a nice day for...
She looks back.
Good God.
Time don't
This time I'm gonna give it a second. See if, yeah, there it is.
As you look back, you think, if it weren't for her, he would not have been. No. Communism killed
I
him.
wonder what would
Remember?
happen if I do this,
Love
though.
made it possible. You know this much.
Love did him in after all.
She's silent, holding on to her coffee mug. No vapor rises from it. It's cold. Remember this silence. The lady is dangerous. People suffer around her.
Interesting. Say nothing, let her answer.
Yeah. I'd like to think he didn't love me, or that it was chemically induced and not real.
Why?
Easier that way.
She takes a sip. Was it real?
I don't know.
She looks down at the yard, then back into her coffee.
Real as anything.
Okay, I'm glad I followed that line of thought, actually. Yeah, what is communism in
You
this?
do not know. A wind of needles. Who knows? It's getting cold out. You should go.
Okay, I'm gonna do my quick save now. Just in case.
I was just thinking, what a nice...
She looks back.
Good God.
I was just thinking...
And like, come on, I even
what a
odds,
nice
almost
day for
50%.
questions pertaining to a murder investigation.
At some point, it's gotta succeed.
Soft, light
Hey.
brown eyes look back at you, directly into the space behind your eye sockets. You see the smoke rise from between her painted red lips. She's beautiful. I have bad news for you.
What?
You know these guys? Who? Me? Yes, he's talking about you, you shifty asshole.
Reaction speed. The shifty asshole.
You too.
Oh, and composure.
Me? No way. I'm straight, man. These guys are compromised. She's got them singing along to her tune. The little bleeps and bloops you trust for info. You can't trust them anymore.
Interesting. Oh my God.
Believe it.
Which ones exactly are affected?
There's no way of knowing. At the moment, I'm afraid it's best to assume all of them.
Oh no.
Bullshit, man. I ain't compromised. Especially that guy. That guy's the most compromised one in here.
I was gonna say.
No fucking way, man. I just want a drag of that sweet menthol Ziggy. Really? Quick, tell me what's under her jumpsuit. Glory, truth, softness. Protect her. She wants you.
Uh-huh. She does not. How did this happen?
How it always does. Through subtlety.
What can I do?
There's nothing you can do about it. You are how you are, and she is how she is. Things will go as they do.
It's interesting because when I failed the check, Harry still had a clue. He's like, am I beguiled? It's like, yeah, you are a little bit. Can't you turn them normal again?
No,
What use is this then?
it's better to know you're being played than to be played without knowing it, is it not?
Does this mean she's been lying to me?
Yes. Mr. Thespian here has been singing paeans to how truthful she is. She is a lady, most fair and just.
Uh-huh.
In his defense, to reduce him to such inadequacy, she probably had to employ half-truths more often than outright lies. That is correct. And omissions too.
Can I trust that guy?
A little. They're all still of limited use, interpreting things to the best of their ability. Maybe they add flair or something. I wouldn't know. I don't add flair.
Oh, poor Volition.
But when it comes to assessments of character and factual accuracy, they are not to be trusted. Not with her.
Can I trust any of them ever again?
Don't be melodramatic. You can trust them. Just not with Miss Orange Disco Dancer hair.
Mm-hmm.
A light green speck and imperfection on the outer rim of her right iris. It sparkles.
Mm-hmm. What is her plan?
You can't draw a sound conclusion. The one he usually does says, she may want to control the information rollout, not to become a suspect. She may have a past she's escaping, unrelated to this case. You doubt it's something truly insidious. See? It's oddly moderate, probably compromised.
Oh, jeez. Been talking to myself long enough. Let's get back to it.
Don't worry. It's only been 4 or 5 seconds. You've got this.
Interesting. Okay, so I can confront her with this or not. Even if I confront her, how is that going to help? I mean, I'm still going to, I think. Because I think that's more interesting than letting the moment pass. Alright, say it out loud. Miss, are you manipulating me?
The silence broken. She exhales a little cloud of smoke and says,
God, no.
Oh. This unlocked. Manipulating your skill set. Oh. Okay, well, let's give this a go then.
who? What? Dear God, you've been lied to. She could have killed her lover and lied to everyone. She's not candid at all. She's smoke and mirrors and willow wisps.
Interesting. I feel like... Oh, I wish that window hadn't been replaced, right? Because knowing whether the bullet went in or out could make a difference here.
She probably didn't give you her real name either.
Well,
Why
of
would
course she didn't.
Arrest her immediately before she further entangles you in her web of lies.
Oh my god, drama. So dramatic.
Take it easy. Don't overcompensate with this course correction. Ask questions first. Yes, start at the top. Choose at the bottom. It's how we've always done it. No rush.
Is that meta?
See?
Okay. You know, I think you didn't make that call to the station.
I did. What is this? I called your desk or whatever it is. The numbers are all over town. Call 8-100-2 for emergencies. There was an older woman on the other end. It sounded like she was smoking. She took my complaint. She coughed.
That is the emergencies desk number.
Okay.
Anyone could know that, sire, by looking around and calling the desk. I don't believe a single word she says.
What time did you make the call?
Thursday night. It was late, sometime after 12.
It checks out.
Huh. Okay. I'll say nothing because if it checks out,
She
that's
stands before you,
reasonable.
holding her back very straight.
Yeah, of course her real name isn't Klaasje Amandu. Like, duh.
I agree. You wouldn't give us your real name, not when people are after you.
Right. The lieutenant turns to her.
Okay.
Okay, what?
Okay, it's not.
I knew it.
You log your work every week. It's all transmitted to Common, sir. I couldn't just beg you not to enter my name. So I lied. Like I lied before. Like I did at LCSB. I have to lie all the time. I'm so tired of it.
Was the passport bullshit too? The passport you keep hidden?
No. It's submerged in a plastic buoy on the coast, in the reeds. It just doesn't say Klaasje Amandu. It says Anouk Mea Smit.
Okay, but why would she tell us now? I mean, she said she's tired of lying, but her reasons for not giving us her name still hold.
Falsified documents?
Passport and visa. Given to me by my employer. I can't even use them. My employer probably leaked the name, Maya Smit, to hurt me.
Why would they do that?
I didn't show up to a rendezvous. They don't take that lightly. I didn't show up because I was afraid they'd do something to me. The job was finished. I'm just a liability now.
She fears an arrest right here and now. This has been an awful turn of events for her.
Where's the buoy?
West of the boardwalk, in the reeds. On the coast there. I put it there when I first arrived. Haven't been there since. I'm not sure I could even find it now. It's useless.
Huh. Yeah, west of the boardwalk in the reeds. We have to check this buoy out.
The lieutenant makes a note of it.
Okay, we can do that.
You're welcome to it. It's in the reeds northwest of here. Past a broken sewage pipe. Right near the water line.
Past a broken sewage pipe near the water line. Okay. Tell me your real name?
It's Katarzyna Elysium.
The smile on her face is timid, almost painfully so.
It's a Grad name. Jimsk or Yugo Grad in origin. Not Occidental at all. Smells of motor oil, tiger, economic desolation, and rock music infused alcoholism.
Hold on. Katarzyna Elysium is not an Oranese name, is it? It's not even Mundi. It's Grad.
My parents were Zhimsk immigrants, but I'm nationalized Oranese. All I remember is Oranje. Elysium is my father's name.
Sure. Finally we meet. Katarzyna Elysium. I forget how she said that.
She nods. Her round eyes meet yours. They seem moist from the wind on the roof.
I feel like she probably is. But I'll still say this just to keep inquiring. Probably not even Miss Oranje 37, are you?
I am. They can never take my sash and my scepter from me.
That's right.
Yes, they can. For lying.
Drama is so put out by all of this.
She nods, her back straight, ready for whatever is next.
I'm not going to arrest her. I don't have anything on her. I could ask Kim. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna do what if I told you you're under arrest, but I'll check in with Kim here. Kim, why have we not arrested her yet?
There may be grounds here, at least for an extended detention.
A little whimper. The young woman hears you. She's looking around.
Okay. Well, I'm not going to arrest her, so I don't want to say this in case that we do arrest her. Let's change the subject.
She slowly lights another cigarette and steadies her breath, as if in the presence of some tiger. You are. This is not the end of this.
Oh, you are some tiger, I see. Okay, well, I feel better about the whole, like, have you really seriously talked to her? And that actually also gives me something to go do that is not talk to Titus, so maybe I'll go do that. The Hardie Boys. I feel better about my interactions with them now, like, now that I'm starting to gain the upper hand. But I had a lot of, like, poor interactions with them when they had the upper hand, and I feel like that's kind of stuck with me. Okay. How's the state of my outfit? Oh yeah, I want to put on my other clothes. Where's my horrible tie? There it is. Just 'cause I like my horrible tie. Sure. There we go. Alright. Actually, no, 'cause I like the other jacket better. Although that outfit's so bad. Oh my god, it's so bad. With those pants. Oh man. I don't think you've had them in jeans. We'll do some of this. Oh.
The pockets of these new jeans
Oh,
are
yeah, 'cause I don't
perfect for
think I'd
sticking your
worn
hand
them.
into. Makes you look cool, calm, and collected. As your hand enters the pocket, your fingers brush against something soft yet crinkly.
Take the item out.
Hey, it's a chewing gum wrapper. It reminds you of the fruity juice of apricots. You should inspect it closer if you have time. Something about the wrapper's texture is familiar. Not familiar in a good way, you might say. There's pain in there somewhere.
Oh boy.
By the way, the raw materials were most likely exported from Seaguy, the apricot suzerainty, and processed in sur-le-clay into the apricot-flavored chewing gum loved by kids of today and yesterday. Something about it is familiar, and not only to your fingers.
Interesting. Okay, well, let me do a quick save, like an actual save, not literally a quick save. So interact.
There it is again. The scent of apricots with a touch of cinnamon. Smells like the end of some distant summer. The surface of another planet, or some ancient temple.
Ancient temple.
Yes, from the height of antiquity. A long time ago. Millennia ago. On an island of time you can never return to.
End of summer.
The sun sets into the sea, but the water does not boil. Instead, it turns to liquid gold. For a moment, the world's store of precious metals seems to increase dramatically, and you are rich. There is a movement next to you, the shuffle of a small coat, warm like the evening. But when you turn toward it, there's nothing there.
Where did it go?
Why are you talking to a gum wrapper?
Take a deep breath.
Bitter, citrus, sweet. It seems to grow stronger, like a glow, with every breath you take. Whatever petrochemical byproducts they used to create this artificial flavor have bonded tightly to the wrapper. Or is that just your memory filling the gaps? Until a blossom of skin and flower petals erupts behind your closed eyes, made of toffee, cream, and distance. You just had to take a dive. Feels so familiar.
Interesting. Okay, so that's a new possible thought. Oh yeah, and I guess I could use my point to do a new thought. Yeah, I'll unlock another slot here. I'm really close to another skill point if I need one for other things. Question is, which one am I gonna do? With some kind of superstar. -2 logic. A bit of the normal. That's boring. The white morning. You passed out on the blue tiles of the hostel room. Even from this distance, you see your eyelids flitter. The little man's forgotten its name. He still remembers the feeling. And look, he moves. Puts on his disco clothes and gets smaller and smaller. That's interesting. Guess I could get my actual art degree. Go all in on art cop. Ooh, this date of birth generator. That's right. I'm kind of on the assumption right now that the longer research time ones are better. And this one doesn't have a bonus thing, so I think I'm just gonna try this one. Yeah, we'll see how it goes. And I keep forgetting I can come in and, like, you know, pause these if I needed to. But it's all good. Okay, let's go to the map and travel, I guess, just to the shacks. I'm not sure which will be easier to get to the boardwalk. Still need to find somebody else to sign those papers. How do I get into the reeds? This is the boardwalk itself. Oh. Stop messing with the coin viewer. Hold on to something. The wind is so strong. Okay. Well, we're starting to get somewhere. Oh, this is probably it. Could this be the boy Klaasje told you about?
A metal and plastic contraption bobs up and down amidst the trembling reeds. At first, it just looks like trash, but if you look closer...
That over there must be the boy Klaasje told us about. The one she hid her passport in. We should take a look.
He points to the strange-looking object.
Ooh, hidden things, secrets, lies.
Pick up the boy.
You lift the boy out of the water without much effort. It's not tied to anything. The cords dangling from the bottom appear to have been cut.
Examine the plastic ball.
The number 11 has been written on the yellow plastic. It hasn't been in the water for very long, but it's already discolored and slimy with silt. A latch holds it close, but only just barely. The brittle metal of the latch has cracked.
Simple construction. Very unsafe.
Shake it.
There's something in there, splashing around.
Sniff it.
It smells like you would expect it to smell. A concentrated version of the coast. Salt, industrial slop and decay. The water this side of the peninsula is cleaner, actually. Smells a little salty.
And open it.
A shot glass's worth of seawater pours out. Some algae, and nothing else.
Oh.
Well, damn.
Man. We're lucky it's still here a little longer and it would have floated away.
We still got here too late. There's nothing of use here anymore.
Yeah, no documents. Who do you think took them?
I have no idea.
The lieutenant taps his foot, frowning. This is a minor quirk or this is a disaster. I don't think it's a disaster, everything is ruined, but I also feel like Harry's feeling dramatic. This is a disaster. Everything is ruined.
I wouldn't go so far as to say that. This is only a small loose end, but I do wish we knew who took the documents.
Related to the cryptozoologists and their little expedition, I guess they could have seen it. Klaasje took them herself. Could be her enemies, which means she's in danger. I don't see why they would do that. Okay, I want to hear Kim's theories.
Might have been Klaasje, might have been the people after her, might have been a local drunk. We should go.
He shrugs.
You could ask the miss what she thinks. Later, if you have the time. Though you doubt she'll tell you much at this point.
Yeah, interesting.
It's you again. What is it?
Maybe I should have changed my outfit. It's all good. Okay, I talked to Klaasje. Now I need to talk to Ruby.
Why?
Huh. Civil war is brewing. The only way to prevent it is to solve the murder. That means talking to Ruby. Because she's your real leader. She's the next link in the chain that leads me to Laylee's killer. I think I'm gonna go with this one.
Sounds like you're making her a suspect in this. Not on my watch, you're not. Ruby's one of us. We're not gonna throw her under your moral intern steamroller. Fuck that shit.
And fuck you too, moral
He throws a glance at Titus as the last syllable leaves his lips. The big guy sighs.
Ruby is missing. If you hide from the police in a murder investigation, you become a suspect. You know how it works, guys.
That's nothing. That's just legalese. You don't even have a sound theory. I don't want to be rude, but we're trying to get some R&R here. Think you could fuck off now?
Because the thing is, Ruby is not a suspect. I don't think she did this. I think she just tried to cover it up. The question is, though, why is she gone?
I think we'll keep sticking around, Titus. You'll be surprised at how quickly a theory presents itself if you keep looking.
Huh. Okay. Maybe there is something here. My logic is pretty high. I can improve it though. 72 is pretty good odds, but not with my luck. Oops. So let's boost our chances here a little bit. Okay, let's look at close. I need more logic. And I know I have stuff that gives me logic. Checkmate. Ultimate peak focus. Oh my god. This logical look is... It is something. It is something indeed. It is not super logical for a cop to read this, but I think my other hat is +2. Okay. Let's try this again.
It's you again. What is it?
'97. Here we go.
A sudden flash of lightning in your neocortex. The hostel cafeteria is lit by its airy blaze. Floor plans, bullet trajectories, webs of human emotion, all channeled into a single thought.
Why are you so sure Ruby didn't off him? Okay, I want to hear this because I've not put this together at all.
Because she was here. All night. With us.
He's cobbling together shit so he can put her away. It's Cop 101.
She was here all night? 11:30 to 12:15? She was here during all that time?
The lieutenant ignores the tattooed man.
Yeah, with us.
drinking. Near the stage there.
She didn't go to the toilet?
No.
That's a lie.
You know that's not the case.
All right. She took a fucking leak, okay? For one moment. Maybe went out, too. She has a complex operation to run from her lorry. She's a busy girl. Always has been.
This complex operation is probably something illegal.
Just 'cause she was gone for 5 minutes doesn't mean she magically got to the roof and shot the merc. I've been through this. It's not plausible.
He taps on his temple.
All right, we're in. We got Ruby unaccounted for sometime during the window. This was crucial. Now let's place her on that roof.
You do agree the shot came from the roof, right?
Why not? You can't draw a straight line into Klaasje's window from any of the surrounding buildings. Not from what I know about Martinez.
So it was somebody much closer by.
Maybe from the coast. But like I said, I've been too busy dealing with you idiots. So no, I don't think it was a sniper. It was close up.
There's a secret route in the kitchen that leads straight to the roof.
How?
Through what looks like an abandoned pinball workshop.
People say there was a pinball arcade here. Sometime before the hostel. What was it called, Theo?
East Delta Pinball Arcade. Weird place. Went bankrupt.
But we found the key for that outside this window, which is interesting. But the implication at the time I thought would have been that the key had been there a long time. Maybe that's not true.
Okay, but how'd you get up? There's no room for a staircase in this building. Or an elevator, for that matter.
The elevator is outside the building. It's an old dumbwaiter used for moving pinball machines up and down from the workshop.
Good one, Kim.
Thank you.
The lieutenant is glad he got the floor plan right there.
From there, a door leads straight to the roof. You can just step outside.
Ruby could have gone up, shot him, come down. All under 7 minutes.
That's quite the theory. We need to have a look at that secret passage, boys.
He turns to Eugene.
I'm on it, boss. Right when the law clears, me and Angus are going up there.
It's a dumbwaiter, not an industrial lift. How about I go instead of...
Just now. You got something else to back this route up? Or is that it?
Found footprints upstairs in the old workshop.
Footprints. Recent.
He takes a sip of his beer.
The tracks were recent, but not worn down in the right foot like Ruby's. It's best to omit this pesky little polemic for now. Too confusing.
It is, but I also feel like that's important, right? I don't want to construct this theory that it's Ruby if that's a lie. Like, if it's not, if there's evidence to the contrary.
Goes against your little theory, doesn't it? Then again, I've known few people in my life who own more than one pair of boots, and occasionally do change them.
It's a good point.
Good news is, I'm still listening.
Okay. The key I found here.
I don't like guessing, Cole. No one does.
It opens the steel door in the kitchen, the one that leads upstairs to the roof. This key was right here, with you, all the time.
You didn't find it, but Ruby did. That's how she got up there.
Quit jumping to conclusions, Theo. You took that key. Did it look like it was recently put there?
Now, the ribbon was old, faded. It'd have been there for 20 years at least.
She could have just put it back there once she was done.
Why? This doesn't make sense. It's damn interesting, but it doesn't fit well, and you know it.
I agree.
It doesn't fit well, but it fits. And he knows it.
Okay, the winch out back on the outer wall of the whirling.
I've seen the winch. I'm not blind. You saying it's part of the elevator she used to get up there?
That's right.
That's one mystery down then. An architectural mystery. Doesn't much concern Ruby, does it?
Okay, let's go ahead and talk about the pinball machines.
Right. What the fuck does that got to do with Ruby?
Just making observation.
He makes a gruff gesture for you to continue.
I wondered how that mattered, and it didn't. Okay. If we firmly established Ruby could have had access to the roof where the man was shot.
Firmly doesn't go well with could've. There's a route to the roof. Me and the boys need to check it out. That's what we established. But a route does not put that bullet in his head. A gun does that, and Ruby doesn't carry one.
He forms a gun with his hand.
Phase 2. Murder weapon. Get a gun in her hand. If not that, then at least a shadow of a doubt. In the shape of a gun.
I knew I'd have to find this murder weapon. I've had this quest for a while.
Just don't contradict yourself. If it doesn't sound like Ruby did it, maybe keep it to yourself.
Show them the antique rifle. There are weapons like this just lying around in Martinez.
That looks antique. A Belle McGrave. It's inoperable. Where'd you get it?
There's a cellar under the bookshop. It was hidden there with others just like it.
20, maybe 30 rifles, Titus. Also broken, but still, there were too many. And there must be other caches too.
God damn it. We need to close that dump down for good.
Okay, I see your point. There are guns lying around. Damn it. I thought we'd found all the old spots. Why was that still there?
He shakes his head.
We just missed one. Ruby doesn't know this place, boss. Just these cops digging up shit.
I have analyzed the bullet that killed him. It was jacketed.
So...
The man shrugs and looks at you.
So it had to come from a breech-loading rifle. Military grade. Not even you militia monkeys have those. This goes against your short-range theory. If the murder weapon was military grade, how did Ruby get it?
You just showed him a breech-loading gun.
I just showed you a breech loader. Any child could have.
A broken old broomstick is what you showed me. But point taken.
I see. Yeah, I think that probably made more sense if we did it the other way. But I have an
Time
answer
to
to
really
him.
close the deal. Show them the bullet.
Let's not get dramatic. I am 100% getting dramatic. This is the bullet that did it. The 446 millimeter. The Belle McGrave uses the same caliber.
The blonde man looks at the mushroomed Deathbringer in the evidence bag and says,
Yeah, the bitch is jacketed all right. 4 millimeter too.
Whoa.
Well, goddamn. It's not proof, but it's a possible murder weapon. Close to her. Too damn close. You have been thorough. I'll give you that.
Yes. Yes, I have. Yeah, I didn't say I'd prove she had the murder weapon, just that we need to find her.
All right. Keep talking. I'm getting a bit curious about some things myself.
T, we're not seriously considering it, are we? Ruby wouldn't do this. Why would she do something like this?
He almost gets up from his seat.
Phase 3. Motive. The last component.
It's not why did she kill him, it's why did she organize the cover-up?
And I suppose you have a theory on that.
She could have just been covering up for herself, Titus.
Think about it. Why go through all that effort? It was her idea, wasn't it? The hanging. You went along, but she suggested it.
She had, like, a fully formed plan and shit. Right when she came back downstairs.
The little man squints, eyes beady.
Really, Shanks? Klaasje wanted to talk to another girl, that's all. She was just the first one up there. I could have come up with that plan if I'd have been first.
Time for a logics demonstration.
Okay, Eugene, let's assume you killed him.
He scoffs.
Think. You kill him. Get up there. Shoot him. Get down.
Would you prefer to go on trial with your friends as part of a lynch mob, or alone for committing murder?
The man is silent.
If she used us to cover her own shit up, well, that's a serious violation of the Hardie code, boss.
Which is why she didn't. She would never do that. Why aren't more of you defending her? This is fucking stupid, Titus.
The blonde man waves his beer around.
Glenn, I thought the same thing when she skipped town and left us in this shit.
Titus looks grim.
Oh, so he didn't rule her out completely. And she skipped town. This is good.
Interesting. I don't think this makes any sense. And I don't think this makes any sense. So I'm just going to say, Titus, you have to see it. Things don't add up. We need to talk to her.
Silence. He looks around the room. The old man in the corner nods. A very small nod. And a trickle of tobacco spit on his lip.
Yeah, I see it. There's one more thing I've been wondering about. Ever since you asked me where she is. Add it to your list of suspicions, if you want. I don't know where she went. She just got up and left. Got real scared, too. Wouldn't tell me where. However hard I asked. Wanna know why?
He smiles a peculiar smile. Why?
She was afraid I would tell you. Maybe she was right. By now, I probably would.
He looks you straight in the eye.
She knew there's evidence on her, and she knew we'd find it. This is typical suspect behavior, why fleeing is always incriminatory.
Perhaps. Ask her if you find her. It won't be easy, though. She made sure of that.
Okay. When did she leave?
Friday afternoon, when you first arrived. I got word the RCM was in town. Then she came in to see me. Told me she was leaving. That's when we had our little conversation.
What was she scared of?
I told you. You.
Me? As in the RCM?
No, you. As in the cop with the sideburns and the disco clothes.
No wonder she's afraid. I've come to declare the ending of the human experiment. She probably knew me from my singing days. I hope to God I get this option because I failed at karaoke. I'm just a normal cop with regular thoughts in his head. Perfectly. She probably knew me from my singing days.
Yeah, that's real funny. She wasn't laughing, though.
He looks at you.
You know, when I first saw you limping here, I thought she was paranoid or sniffing her own supply. But now I'm not so sure.
He measures you up. What else did Ruby tell you about me?
She said you have a funny taste in clothes, and that you won't stop.
I do have a funny taste in clothes. Won't stop.
Until you have something on her. She said she's heard of you from Jamrock, that you're a human can opener, that you play suspects against each other, open them up like cans.
And then when they're all empty, just move onto the next can. Don't look back unless there was something you missed.
Fucking hell. Titus, did he just...
The tattooed man shakes his head.
Open Angus up like a can? Yes, he did. Now, we can whine about it, whack him, or we can go on with our lives. I'm having a go on with our lives kind of day, Al. How about you?
It's really interesting to get that perspective on him back from, like, one, because it's about Harry kind of more in his prime, pre-alcohol bender, at least. But, also, it feels like it really ties to the fact that this is a game, and the game mechanics let you dig in on people this way.
Silence. He nods.
Is that true, Kim? Am I a can opener?
You are insistent.
He nods. Anything else? Anything?
Yeah, there was something else. She wouldn't tell me, though. I could see she wanted to. It was burning on her lips. this called Titus, this called Pete. But she was too scared.
Do you have any clues on where Ruby went?
She's not far. We know that much. She didn't take her lorry, so she's on foot.
Good fucking luck, man. She knows this place like the back of her hand. You'll never find her.
Yeah, Al. And we won't either.
He gives a sharp look.
She's not really a Hardie candidate anymore, is she?
The man stares into his beer.
She's not, Glenn.
Damn, he's so sad about it. Glenn is. Have you looked for her?
A little. On the coast.
Where have you looked for her, more precisely?
More precisely, on the coast, past the waterlogged. She's not here, so I'm thinking she's there.
Can you tell me where on the coast I should start looking?
Sure, there's some shit houses there. A cinderblock town. Fisherfolk there refuse to unionize, so that's one place we haven't looked.
Did Ruby take the documents out of the boy?
I hear they have a shack where junkies sometimes crash. Time for you to step up.
We will start there. One more question. What does Ruby look like?
The lieutenant takes a quick note.
Boyish. Hair's red. Dyed. She looks like a lorry man.
It's not much, it'll do.
It'll have to.
He puts his hand out. I'll shake it.
His grip is firm and reassuring, like holding a piece of unpolished granite.
Huh. Interesting. Well, I will have to follow up with this next time. I am out of time. But very, very interesting. Alright, catch y'all the next time. Bye.